Right, good morning to you. Yeah, oh, Friday Mutter time. Absolutely marvellous. Again, for me, it's Thursday evening and I'm on my way to Stonham Barns. Yeah, me, Banana Man. Don't know who else will be there. Weather's been atrocious today. It's been raining and all sorts. Yeah, so it'll be interesting. Hopefully there'll be one or two nice bikes there, and this will make a nice video when we're all trucked up in winter. Yeah, in front of the fire. There's nothing on TV. Anyway, so today MCN announced their award-winning bikes for 2024, and what a marvellous collection there's been. Yeah, the Tiger GT Pro won best sub 1000 adventure bikes. Bertie, you're going too fast, steady up. That's better. What else? Oh, 400. Yeah, Speed 400 won best overall bike and best, I can't remember, something else as well, new bike, classic or something like that. And they've sold thousands and thousands of them, so I'm not surprised at that. The Triumph Trident won best A2 bike. Yeah, marvellous, eh? Something like that. But yeah, I think because they can be downgraded, can't they? Yeah. And Triumph won Manufacturer of the Year. Yeah, absolutely excellent. What was the other winner? The other winner was the Street Triple RS Best Naked Sports Bike. Yeah, and again, not surprised. The naughtiest bike alive, and possibly one of the quickest on the roads down the back lanes. Yeah, absolutely loved riding that. What else was there? Yeah, Suzuki GSX 8R. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. Can't remember what award that won, but they've sold hell and all of them, so again, I'm not surprised. But yeah, so that's the news as far as I'm aware. Don't know what your winners have been so far for 2024. But I'll crack on with photos. And straight out there, I'm not going to Charlie. I've been gassing with him all week. Yeah, we do have a chinwag. What have we got? Ian. Yeah, Ian Hughes, marvellous channel. He's got out on the Royal Enfield Gorilla. Yeah, he loves it. He's head over heels in love with it. I think he'll get one. Not my cup of tea, I don't think. It looks a little bit long behind and short at the front. Yeah, it looks like a snake that's been punched. That's what I think. But maybe in real life they look very different. Don't know. Great photo, Ian. And then my man on the inside, Dr. Khan. Yeah, he said BSA have arrived. Yeah, he's in India, and he was straight down there checking them out. Absolutely marvellous pictures. Love it. What else did I get? Oh, Diddy Dave. You know, I told you he's been messing about digitalising all his photos. Well, he sent us these two. He said, look at this, my Monza. Yeah, and look at him, cheeky Dave. You can see how big he is. He can hardly see over the bike. But yeah, he said, so this is the bike. He said, 10 years later and 110,000 miles. Look what it did to it. Yeah, marvellous. And he said, and he finished off his email. He said, here's a photo. My Monza. And my Monza 10 years and 110,000 miles later. Right, I'm off out for a ride. And that's it. And I assume he went out for a ride. Yeah, marvellous. TG as well. he's been out on his wonderful 400X, absolutely cracking looking bike, and of course just outshadowed by the Speed 400, I think, because of the price. Yeah, and the height, of course, excluded a lot of people. But he went from Exmoor to is it Tour Steps or Tar Steps? I don't know. But yeah, marvellous pictures. Oh, look at that. Marvellous truck. Then what did I get? Oh, DB. Yeah. Oh, he said, here you go, another Hemi. Yeah. Oh, I'm averaging one a week now. That's marvellous. Well, 2 a week actually, yeah. Because I got one Monday and then on Friday, I think it was. Absolutely wonderful. Then what? Foxy. He was out with Ainsworth Rider. Yeah, 2 marvellous channels, of course. And he came across this. He said, look at this. There's a bit of a rare one. A Marini 250V. Look at that. Oh, really like that. Yeah. Thanks for that, Foxy. Really like it. Then what did I get? Oh, I think it was GE. I never knew this. I've got to go and actually have a look at this. This is the sculpture at Redditch. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that fantastic? That puts the Harley Davidson one to shame, I reckon. Yeah, really like that. And then Tracy G. Yeah. Their daughter had a Yamaha 125. She's got a new bike. Here it is. Look at that. KTM 125. Absolutely marvellous. The reason she got a new bike. While we're on the photo. Oh, go on, Bertie. We'll make that light if you get a hurry on. Wonderful. Absolutely marvellous. Yeah, the reason she got that bike was her dad keeps riding the Yamaha, keeps stealing it, so he's keeping it now, and she's got a KTM naughty girl bike. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. But you'll also notice there is a dog and a little giraffe, tiny little giraffe looks on the seat. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. I'll just nip in front here if they don't mind. Look at that bloke, he looks like a professor. Absolutely marvellous. Paul W as well. Yeah, he sent us a picture out in East Yorkshire. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. Going from, what was it? Was it Millington Road or something like that? Anyway, heading towards York. Absolutely marvellous. And you'll like this one. I was snapped by Mike Y. Yeah, oh, he's a funny chap. Does make me chuckle. He's just got a Super Meteor, by the way. But he sent us this picture. He said, do you recognise this dodgy character? Yeah, look at that. It's tame. Marvellous. But better than that, he also sent us a video, which what I'll do is I'll cut in here and then it saves a bit of time, doesn't it? And I can come back when the train's here and then crack on. Yeah, marvellous. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Yeah, marvellous, eh? Yeah, a spy shot of Tame in action. Yeah, or you'll probably see that. You will have seen that video by now. Yeah, absolutely marvellous, cracking bike, that BMW. I can't keep away from it, and I'm ever so grateful to Tim for letting us out on it. Is that it? Can we go now, or is there another? Marvellous. We're off. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, that video, I didn't know, it was a hell of a surprise to get that by email. Thanks, Michael. Candid shot. Love it. But back to photos. And Jay, do you remember Jay sent us some pictures of his Interceptor being serviced by his cat? Well, apparently the cat's been sacked as chief mechanic. Yeah, so he's gassing himself. Look at that. Yeah, that's a brave cat. They'd never do that with one of my shoes, I can tell you. Absolutely marvellous. And someone I met, a marvellous chap, Casbar, out and about. He said, you never know where you're going to end up on a diversion. Yeah, look at that. I think that's brilliant. He's obviously been out on his diversion. I've seen that bike live. It's marvellous. Absolutely brilliant. Great photo. Then what? AW. Oh yeah, AW's been out down there in Devon, in Tiverton. Yeah, went to, is it Cavs Night? Kev's Caff or something like that. But all these photos, I can't remember. I'm sure there was Sax or Sash or however you want to pronounce it, and Norton and BSA, and there might have even been a Yamaha, I'm not sure, but absolutely marvellous. What a grand night out that was, and some great photos. Thanks, AW. Then what? OIT, yeah, you know, my mate down in Timaru, got the T100. He said, here you go, got a centre stand for your team. Look at that. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. He said normally $700, and he got it for $149 from eBay or something like that. But I have a question over those. I don't know for those that use them. Whenever I look at a lot of my bikes, there's stuff that sticks out underneath, and I'm not sure about lifting it up on stuff that sticks out. Let me know what you think. Yeah, do you have to be careful? Will it not fit all bikes? Is it just certain bikes? And how stable on there are they? Yeah, so that's great. Mike H as well. He said, Tim, I'm really concerned. Mrs. H is turning into a giraffe. Yeah, look at that. Wonderful. It's bad when your wife's turning into a giraffe, I can tell you that, Mike. And another funny one, PB, he said, here's a picture for your thumbnail. I think you've misunderstood. Marvellous. Cracking Interceptor, of course, there in the background. And now, one for the Hall of the Fame. One we've waited all this time for it. Yeah, Connor Cummins. There you go, with Mark. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. And do you know what I thought, Mark? When I saw this, I thought, crikey, he's grown up. The last time I saw him was on a video. He was laid in bed. Yeah, in hospital after that crash. Yeah, what a crash that was, wasn't it? But yeah, he's come on leaps and bounds, hasn't he? Absolutely wonderful. Gladly stick him in the Hall of Fame. Absolutely marvellous photo. And at the end of the year, I'll try and get all the photos you've sent us of not just Mark, everybody who's sent us pictures with famous people, and we'll do a complete Hall of Fame. Crikey, did you see that car there? He was going to overtake, I reckon. 1, 2, yeah, greats already. Then what? OMB, he said, my last champion poster. Yeah, look at that. He says, copper. He says, who do we know who's a copper that might enjoy pulling people over? He says, and guess who the two people in disguise in the car are? He said, it's not a Fiat, but it's an old-fashioned version of a Fiat. Yeah, I think he's alluding to Uncle Stu pulling over Freddie and Monica. It can't be Monica. Monica, even in disguise, could never look like either of them two. Yeah, marvellous. Very good, very funny. And finally, I know you say thank God for that, Tim. I was getting a bit fed up. He's always first or sometimes second, but he's always getting ribbed by DT. Well, he sent us an AI. He asked the AI to do a picture of him on his motorbike and a picture of DT. Well, look at that. Yeah, a Kiwi, obviously, and a Roo, or is it a Wallaby? It could be either. I think it's probably a Wallaby. I don't know. Absolutely brilliant. Really appreciate that. Yeah, great photos. Keep sending them. If yours hasn't come up yet, it will do eventually. Just give me time. Yeah, I've got a really busy week next week. Not sure how the mutters are going to work. I think I've got time to do the Monday mutter, the Friday mutter. Who knows? Possibly, because I will have lots of free time because I'm not at work all week. That's marvellous, isn't it? I don't know what you're doing all week. I hope you have a cracking time. Porsche there wanting to pull out on me. I'm going to irritate him because I'm not going to go very fast from here on in. Look, I hope you enjoy tomorrow's video, and I will catch you in another mutter at another time. But whatever you do, don't forget to ride safe. Yeah. Ta-ta.